Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
Welcome back, Mood Boosters. Today I've made a tips and tricks video to help you complete Eden Crafter Echo Prime with no issues. Let's get started. As you can see, some of my world is green and some of it isn't. We're going to try fixing that today. First tip. You can encase living pods with building blocks to give your home a different look. A planet analyzer can tell you a lot about your planet. As you can see, I have a lot of area to fertilize and radiation to clean up. To do this, I'm going to have to regulate the climate in some areas. Tip number 2, warehouse storage is your best friend. Don't be afraid to branch out from your home base. If it's going into a storage, you have access to it anywhere you go. To fertilize my planet, I'm going to need a lot of supplies. I have a machine making most of the things I'll be using. Which brings me to tip number 3. Build and use machines. They will save you time in the long run, trust me. I was low on steel alloy, so I headed over to that machine to see why. This alloy forge wasn't belt-fed, but container-fed. Meaning when the container was out of resources, production stopped. Only seeing iron ingots, I knew I was missing graphene or coal. I grabbed iron from storage and graphene from my carbon refiner. I threw them both in and the alloy forge fired up. To use this system of storage fed, you should alternate your resources. With my supply of steel alloy fixed, I headed out to cleanse some radiatone. I hopped out without a shield and was given a high level of radiations warning. Realizing I wasn't wearing my radiation shield, I quickly put it on. Tip: for this shield is required in a radiation zone. I built a radiation absorber and a geothermal plant to power it. Then I jumped into cleaning up and fertilizing this area.
Man, it dang old complicated, you know, man. It's like a dang old Rubik's Cube, man. You like talking about it, blue, red, man, then you get to one side and then you like mess it up the other side, man.
I took note of the area so I could monitor progression and repeated this process in a new area.
Wow. Let's do that again.
No, 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 no.
Heading into the coldest part of my planet, I could see my climate regulator and my fertilizer were combating the cold just fine. Tip 5, you can use solar power panels to link power grids. I did this here to get power down the hill. Radiation cleanup was going smoothly. I have more than double the amount cleansed at this point. I headed into the hottest part of my planet, and again my climate regulator and fertilizer were working. Tip 6, the hottest places have phosphorus. You need this for catalytic converters. Build a machine because in later stages, you will use a lot of these. I set up another climate regulator on the opposite side of the island. I then did my process of fertilization.
Is it easy? No. Do I like it? No, I don't. But do I do it? Yeah, I do. As I flew home, I could really see the planet coming to life. And the cycle continued. Tip 7, if you're in cold regions, use a warming unit to keep from taking damage.
It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Tip 8 in cold regions is where you can find diamonds. Diamond drill tips help to build faster and stronger machines. Heading back to home base, I decide to do some cleanup close by. I decided to connect my bases by road. Tip 9, you can build roads over water. I headed back over and used my DNA replicator to create a few plants. I then put them in my hotbar and placed them. Tip 10 trees are used from hotbar. And in just 3 days we doubled terraformation for our planet. We'll have a new Earth in no time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, keep your mood up.